Hey, good morning, folks. Today I wanted to demonstrate a payroll sheet that I've created that lets you, it's automated quite a few things about it. So let's take a look at what you would do. First of all, you would put in your day rate. We use this later in the sheet. You put in your per diem. You'd put in your name here. And then the only thing you would change in this area is the start date for your payroll period. Right now it's set to July 15th. If you wanted to change it, for instance, to August 1st, I would change that, and you'd notice most of these things change and go away. Let's go back to our July 15. And then in this particular example, this is a per diem and a day rate for, let's say, a musician. And if I added a new show, let's go ahead and put something in here. Let's go ahead and add a show on the 26th, or maybe this is travel. And notice when I add a date here, it populates on my sheet, and it also, if I change that to travel, it turns blue. If I don't have anything in there that is that color, let's change it to a travel date. So now I can look here and see, okay, here's my show dates and my travel dates, and then I would put in, travel to, Peoria to St. Louis or something. And then over here we calculate the any other reimbursements that we have, your travel reimbursements and the cost. And then this breaks down for the different payment types. So we have 10,400, which if we were to highlight this area here, you'll see that this is 10,450. So that's calculating that. Our per diem is multiplying our per diem rate. If this was a $30 per diem, you'd see that would change 50. If this was a $600 per diem, you would see the rates change automatically. So go back to this. So you basically calculate everything from this field, your day rate, your per diem, your start date. Everything else is calculations. And this automatically fills out when you set dates in here. That's going to populate this with a day rate, and then you would decide to call it a travel or show, whatever this might be, and whatever the description might be. And then, so then what we have added to this also is a script. And I have a script that when I run the script, it will back up the timesheet. So this is my timesheet for July through August. So I'll back that up. It's going to create a backup sheet. And notice, not only does it create the backup sheet, it deletes the data, puts sort of sets the template back to scratch, automatically moves it forward to the newest, the next pay period. And then I have a backup. I have a backup of everything that we had submitted for July 15th through July 31st. Now, were I to run this backup timesheet again, I will get a prompt that says, oh, well, see, I got an empty prompt because I did that. Let me go ahead and delete that. I back that up before I do anything. Let's change this back to the 15th. Well, let's see, not this one. The template. Let's change this back to the 15th of July. Let's say that this looked like this, and then I were to run my backup timesheets. I'm going to get an error because it's trying to back up a timesheet July 15th through 31 that already exists. So this does need to move forward to August 1st because we've already backed up July. So lots of different automations in here. This is a formula, an array formula that matches the data in D14 through T. It matches these dates with the dates that are here, and this data, of course, is incorrect now. Well, no, this is, I'm on the wrong thing. This is July 15th. Sorry, I'm getting myself confused. This is my template, and it's already cleared off. So yeah. Anyway, this is a array formula that doesn't match. This is calculating the end of the pay period from whatever's in here. This just gives me, puts these two things together into that, and I also include that up here. These, and then this also is an interesting one. Here is my conditional format that has this rule that basically is, it turns it blue if they're, number one, if the dates match, if this date and that date match, and it also says travel, then it turns it this color. So there's a big long, you can see here, it's a big long custom formula that lets me do that. So that's about it. These are drop-down menus that you can build using data validation, and you can see this is the data validation that is set up with that. So does some automatic calculations, does automatic backups. Once you fill out your timesheet and run the backup, it sets it back to scratch for your next time period to fill out for the next one.